What's up, y'all? Welcome to New in November. Today's November 1st, 2009. This is my first video. We're doing content all month, so you can come check us out at newinnov.tumblr.com, newinnov.tumblr.com. Anyway, my friend Al is about to start a blog, so I thought I'd do a video about some basic blogging techniques. What we got here is we got two screens. Both in a Safari browser. You can use any browser really. I'm using WordPress. You could also use pretty much anything you want. They all pretty much work the same way as far as basics go. And then this screen is the setup screen, and this screen here is what the page would actually look like. So this page here is going to update when I click over here on preview. So let's say our new post was going to... First we need a title. So the title's here. Let's call it Al's blog post. Okay, so if we click down here, then it should update this. And it should say, yes, now it says Al's blog post. You'll notice there's no apostrophe because it needs to not have that in the actual name of the post. So let's see what happens. We click preview. We got loading over here. And what's going to happen is it's going to switch from what it was. It's going to switch from what it was. So now you see here it says Al's blog post. This is all like header material. This is all. This doesn't really have to do with what we're doing over here. These are the basics that are on top of like pretty much all your pages. But this down here is what we're creating. So this right here. Here's our title, permanent link to Al's blog post. So if this were already active, if you'd click on this, this would take you to the actual post. Posted by me, November 1st, 2009. Edit is, I'm going to be the only one that sees this because I'm the admin. Everybody else is just going to see this share function here, which allows you to go to any of these. And the reason you want that is if somebody likes your material, you want for them to be able to say, hey, let me put this in my delicious bookmarks, or let me add this to stumble upon so other people can check it out. So you want that to be as easy as possible for them. You don't want them to have to cut and paste stuff and take it to a particular site and then go through all this stuff. You just want it to be as easy as possible so they actually feel like doing it. So also the reason there are two of these is that this is actually the bottom of the post, but we don't have any content in there yet, so you can't see that. So now once we have the name, which and the name, this style also makes it automatically all caps as opposed to how it looks here. So the next thing, let's say we just want some basic text. So we say this is the text to Al's first blog post. Right, and now we preview. Okay, so now we have our title, we have our text here. This is the text to Al's first blog post, and then at the bottom we have our share. So now you could put in some more stuff. Is a fan of the Yankees. He's hoping they win the World Series this year and every year. Alright, we'll preview that. Okay, so now you have your text in there. Now let's say you wanted a link. That's another thing that you want to do with your blog posts. You could just have them text if you want to, but to make it a little more interesting for people, you basically want links. So let's say that Yankees.com was the Yankees webpage. I don't know if it is or it isn't. But what you would do here is you'd go here and you would highlight the Yankees, and then you'd click right here where it says link. You click here, you're going to make http:// which is already set up for you, Yankees.com. Okay, so now what happens is you have your hyperlink here, and when we preview it, the Yankees is going to look different from the rest of the text. There you go. I'm a fan of the Yankees and hoping to win the World Series this year and every year. Okay, let's see where this goes anyway. Open a new window. Official site of the New York Yankees. There you go.
When I got tons of things open and I need to find something I was working on 10 minutes ago, I just roll over the taskbar and pow, there's the one I need.
So, that's what you want to do. If you want to say, hey, I'm a fan of the Yankees, and you want people to be able to just click right over and find out what you're talking about, it's, hey, you know, I'm reading Al's post and I just clicked on this and it took me to the Yankees website. So, the next thing you want to do is you might want a picture. So what you would do here is you can get pictures pretty much from anywhere you want, but in this particular case I have some pictures loaded into my media section in WordPress, so I'm going to open this in a new window, and I'm going to take this picture here. Well, not this one, I'll take this one. If you click on this, it'll give you the actual URL or the address of the picture. So I'm going to copy this, then I'm going to come back over here. Now again, what I could do here, the way WordPress is set up, I could just use this image function here. So let's say in between these two sentences I want the picture to go in there. So I'm going to go right here, I'm going to go image, I'm going to just paste over that because the HTTP comes with it. I'm going to hit this button, the description, Bill and Gabby, enter. Alright, now I'm going to preview this. So now what we have is this is the text of Al's first blog post. We have our picture, Yankees, blah, blah, blah. Now, you can't do anything with the picture. I mean, you can open a new window, blah, blah, blah. But this doesn't go anywhere. So let's say, for some odd reason, this is a picture of the Yankees. Then what you would do here is the same thing you did before, which is you can either select that whole thing and click link, or you can come over here and just take the link that you already have and paste that there and do that. Now if I preview it again, you come back to the same picture where right now there's an arrow over it, and then you come here, now there's a pointer finger over it indicating that it's a link and you can actually go somewhere and you can actually do something with it. So now if I click on this picture, you end up at the Yankees website. So
here's one down the right field line.
So now let's say the picture made it so that the text is too far away from each other. So what you want now is you want the picture smaller. Now you would come over here and you'd say that, and there are two parameters here. There's width and then there's height. This is pretty much square, so it doesn't really make any difference. So let's say here I have image, my source is this, so I want my image, and you can put this in the front or the back, whatever you want, but width equals, and I'm going to make it 100. Alright, so width equals 100 is going to be different from what it is now. So it should be considerably smaller after the preview. There we go. So now, this is the text to Al's first blog post. Al's a fan of the Yankees. He's hoping they win the World Series. Last thing I'll say for today is that you might not want the picture to break the text that much. You might want the picture to be on the side of the text. If you want to do that, let's say we had more sentences Alright, so now let's say we had more stuff, and let's say that what we wanted was for all of this not to be under the picture, but actually next to the picture. So what we're going to do here is we don't have to affect the text, we have to affect the picture. So what we're going to do is on the picture, just like we added in width, now we're going to add style. And the style we're going to add is a float left. And then we're going to bring this up right behind the picture, and then we're going to preview it. And there we go. So now you have your original text, you have your picture, you have your link on the picture. As you can see, it turns into the hand. You have your text, you have your hyperlink on the text, and that's really the basics of the whole thing. The other stuff that you'd want to do here, just to show you more stuff that's on this page here, you're going to want to put some tags in here. You're going to want to put in Yankees. You're going to want to put your name, you know, Al. You're going to want to put World Series, so if people are looking for the World Series, they'll come to your page and check it out. You're going to want to select categories for them to go in, which in this case would probably be sports. So that's all kind of extra stuff, but these are the basics, just setting up your text, whatever other materials you want in there, which could be pictures, it could be audio, it could be videos, and that's about it. So check us out all month. New in November, newinnov.tumblr.com. Bill C here. I'll catch up with y'all later. Peace.